It's a cool cover. I shouldn't be doing this because I am depressed. But if you were one of the 10 people that watch every YouTube video, and I don't even know if it's the same person that watches every 10, or if it's the same 10 people that watch every one, then, well, I guess this would be for whoever's watching it, but I probably shouldn't be doing this. One should watch their tongue and what they say, and I'm not in a good place. Although I believe good things. I'm a really good one at believing what I don't feel. Or if we want to frame it more scientifically, I'm a good one at knowing what I don't feel. But I don't believe in shit I don't know. I guess I'll just jump right into questions, and then hopefully I answer it. This will keep me directed. Otherwise, it's just going to be a sad ass shit. I love the sun. Totally admire the sun. Totally love it. But I fucking hate the sun for showing me every fucking hair on my face right now, because I'm already not. I feel greasy as fuck. I feel hungry and fat at the same time, which is already fucking uncomfortable. But my life's been so, like, one of the things that I love is that regularly bad shit happens, but in the worst kinds of situations, it'll be like the best that could happen in a worse situation. I'll have that. So it'll be like a bad situation, but the best way it could go will be how I get it, which is so much better than having a really good situation that's like the worst of it. I would rather have the best worst situation than the worst best situation. What are they, like the same fucking thing? Well, we'll see. I got rainbows. I got sparkles. Why is this bitch crying? Because good reason. If I'm not, and you're not, there's someone that should be. It's probably someone we care about. All right. Let's see. Oh, we already did this. Who was your first? Oh, God, I'm too tired for this. This is not going to go well. All right. Hella depressed. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't know why I do this. I'd rather listen to music. But thank you so much for watching. Watching? Oh, God, I can't even walk right now. I have so many stuff. Oh, my God. I have so much stuff I have to do. I fucking hate living. I hate living so fucking much. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky for so much of the stuff in my life and all the people and all the things and all of the fucking shit. I swear I am. But I love God. I love God. I swear to God, I love you. But I would not have I would have sparked to this soul. I would have cut this soul some slack. But it's a dope life. It's not my fault for not feeling it. God could have sparked a million other souls that would have been so much more appreciative. All right. Was I involved in any clubs or sports in school? No, not really. There was this thing, I think they still do it, when I was in elementary school, like public school, that was called Destination Imagination, but I was always too autistic, I guess, or ADD, or C's and D's to really, like, do it, but all my friends would, and I was always kind of jealous, but I never really, like, I don't know, I had to go to Learning Center, so I was in that club, and Learning Center was dope. I get my homework done, then I wouldn't have to do it later. I could just, like, go home and, I don't know, play Zoo Tycoon and dogs on the computer. As I've talked on here before, I definitely dabbled in theater classes basically from the point I could read. Because when I could read, I could memorize shit before I could read. I tricked my mom into thinking that I could read by memorizing books. Especially because, like, in the little book things that you would read, like, listen to, because I don't learn to read for a long time. In, like, second grade, they'd be like, ding, and I would know when to turn the page. Like, because I would have it, I'd memorized the whole tape in my head. Everything down to the fucking ding. By the way, if you want to have, like, a good time, though, like, I can guarantee this, Dress to Kill. It's better than pretty much anything. It's the closest I could have created to heaven on earth, and it fucking is. August 10th, come out. callback bar behind Punchline Sacramento. That's already a little slice of heaven, already a little place. I'm going to be there having my chance at making heaven on earth on the 10th. Also the 11th of September. And a few other days of which I am so grateful. I only wish I could turn off and let something, another soul, another thing that would do it way better and appreciate it way more, spark itself into me. Ugh, but this body's on me. God, that sucks. Me too, I also suck. So I guess that makes sense. Well, that is in every way. Oh yeah, I could, and that stuff I said, I have a bit about this, but I did have my mom sign me out of theater class when they started to do fake stage fighting. Because I'm non-conflict. I'm hella passively aggressive, but I'm non-conflict. My God's passively aggressive, so makes sense. Used to be aggressive, but it's probably for the better. It's passive now. Probably. Who might argue? And then, like, I don't know. Shit. They made us do so... God bless teachers. They made us do so much dumb shit in college to be a teacher. So much fucking dumb shit. I had to learn to play the recorder. Woo! My bachelor is learning to play the recorder for a semester. Oh my God. I'm not... People, because of me being unemployed right now, are like, would you go back to teaching? I'm not saying hey, I was like, no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. Until recently, when it hit me that I would, if maybe the education systems were absolutely different. And I don't have the energy to change that shit. I'm not a system changer. I'm just another brick in the wall. Just thankful for summer, because there is something about the sunshine that, even though it draws out every fucking hair on your body, every imperfection really highlights it, still, it makes me happy. I like the sun. I wish I was like it. Big and bright and consistent. More or less. Powerful, shit like that. I like the fucking sun. Warm. That's, I think, the most important one. I love its warmth. Okay. And when it shines through the water cycles, it makes rainbows. Water in general. I'm more rainbow than the sun. Did you have a favorite teacher, and what did they teach you? My mom was my teacher in kindergarten, but I got in trouble a lot, so she really wasn't my favorite. And also, I didn't want to be there because I was still adapting to school. And I definitely liked the coloring, the games, and the other kids, but I really didn't like the school. They're like, sit down here, don't spin in circles, shut up. I didn't like all that shit. I reserve the right to never shut up now. That's gonna get me no hired. Even though I'd be like great in the Supreme Court, I drink so much fucking beer. Like, if I could out-drink Brett Kavanaugh, can I just have his position in the Supreme Court? We do like a Kill Tony thing where they do this little drum battle or whatever. I just out-drink fucking Brett Kavanaugh and then get his position on the Supreme Court, because I would try my fucking best. I don't like know for sure what they do, but I'd learn it. I think I mentioned before, I had really good history teachers. It made me like history in later grades. In like middle and high school, I learned to like history because of the teachers I had. There was a teacher that taught me statistics, which is like not my subject, but like taught me statistics in college, and he was dope. I wonder if he's still alive. Probably. He was a healthy guy. He was like teaching pretty old, like Greg Rose or something, I think was his name. But one of the takeaways of statistics were that human wants are insatiable. And I think that was probably the best takeaway you could teach in statistics. I admit, I am unsatiated. Hey, I'm depressed as fuck. And I often battle fear. And I have a large spirit of self-hate on me. But what? I I found vestiges of satisfaction. The closest I'm more satisfied than I ever thought I'd ever be as an adult. I didn't even know the meaning of it until I barely felt it. Truly what it was. Is in putting off on all that I am, on whatever created me. It's not my fault I even want to fucking be here. But that thing that created me, I'm on it. I respect it because it created everything I love. Everyone I love. I think that if the Rolling Stones had less sympathy for the devil, they would have gotten a lot more satisfaction. But still, these things are hard in the water cycles. Hopefully they get better. I know they will for future generations, but I'm in them right now. I'm feeling it. Fucking thorn of sadness. Not necessarily unsatisfaction. There's nothing that could satisfy me. Not except for, like, heaven. Either go there or bring it here. And I have too much hell in my mind to even fathom how that's possible. What was your first experience with failure? The day I was born. I wasn't as cute of a baby as I could have been. I also probably cried a little more than I should have. And my kidneys weren't fully developed. They probably never will be. No. I'll test them. I don't go to the doctor, so I'm going to die in my sleep like a lady. Alone in my sleep. How would you describe yourself as a student? Not a good student. It's cute. That I didn't really want to be a teacher, but I was just doing what I thought. I don't know, trying to help just doing. My mom always struggled with depression too, and here I was like, "Tell me what you did to be happy," like she ever was. Like, I wasn't a good student. I got in trouble a lot for talking. I was. At my best, I was the class clown. At my worst, I was a wallflower C student. I got B's in maybe the one thing I liked, and D's in the one thing I didn't, and C's in the rest. God, I hope for better for any child in the education system. I'll claim them as mine if it meant that they could have better in an education system. Even though, I mean, like, I'm really good. I might not be able to get up early for them. Right now, I have shit I'm washing. I'm dog washing, and I have so much shit in my trash that they would dig through. When I don't finish my meals, I throw them in the trash can. And a lot of the times, I really don't finish them. And it looks like I do, but that's because I drink like a motherfucker. Hell yeah. When it was just alcohol and no food, I was like 5-ish pounds less. I was getting by as a student. Did you ever have a rebellious phase in school? Oh yeah, fuck yeah. I'm of the ADD generation. What kids were doing like your parents, no offense to a few kids that I do know that parents did kind of beat A's and stuff into them. I'm not saying what ethnicity they were, but like most of us had a hard time in school, I'm going to guess. Hey, even if you were doing good, then there was probably something else bad socially. Or just like, why the fuck should we have to get up every morning to not even play? They were preparing everyone for prison. Well, bitch, I'm not going to prison. However, no qualms with dating someone who's been. We get caught up, it happens. No judge. More questions. I wish the rainbows didn't leave the page when I picked it up. I have to go to the pharmacy. Duh. For psychiatry medication, but really. I don't want to do antidepressants or anti-anxiety. I just do Adderall. And even that is in lightweights. Like right now, long gone. Mostly I just use it. Oh, God. I get really bad morning depression. Like, I don't want to get out of bed. It's been so bad lately. Like, I'm a big dreamer, so I get a lot of nightmares and shit, but I haven't even wanted to wake up from those. I'm like, honestly, I think I was about to handle the nightmare. I have to go to fucking life. I'm not handling things. But damn, these rainbows be pretty. What's a life lesson you learned in school that wasn't a part of the curriculum? What an important time in life to learn shit. People. Schools, you're down in the fucking trenches. And like the people you're down in the trenches with, trying to survive whatever teachers picking on them or picking on you. And let's be honest, teachers are fucking human. I saw teachers that were nice to me pick on friends of mine. Like, go out of their way to make it hard for them, because I don't know, they believed in them in a way that they were not going to meet. Like, you had to inspire someone. You had to be like, I believe in you, and that's supposed to inspire someone? No, that's not where we're at. You can flash bloody ass Jesus on the cross for me 1,000 times, and I still don't feel saved. So it's a lesson I learned in school that it wasn't part of the curriculum, is that people... None of us have asked to exist. We all just got thrown in together. And so it's just a beautiful thing when you find people you can bear the trenches with. What was the first big goal you set for yourself? I don't remember. Shit, I should start earlier. I don't know if I did. I didn't think. I do remember wanting a role, and like one of the like theater things I did when I was, I don't know, probably around somewhere probably between 10 to 12-ish, maybe even 9 to 12-ish, because I did learn to read by 9. That's about when. And I really wanted this role that was the main character role, and I ended up getting the narrator role. And then I remember being really glad because the narrator actually had more like lines. And the main character role kind of had stuff that I would have been, like, not embarrassed, but, like, shy to do with another guy. Yes, and this was probably no older than 12, but I'm like, probably more like closer to 10. It wasn't really, it was just, like, singing, I don't know, also singing. Well. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I have a big goal right now, and that is for heaven. To go there, hell yeah. Or to bring it here, of which I don't really have to do much of, but just not take action on myself. I have to wait to go, or for it to be brought here, and I will do, I would say do anything, but I don't fucking have energy. I'm not God. I do need more Q-tips. If I was God, I'd have unlimited Q-tips. Although I fucking do have unlimited Q-tips. They're just like in the bathroom. So like, kind of. Not really. Not fucking really. I'm not taking that on me. Although I need to write a reminder about putting Q-tips in my thing. So the next live isn't just me running to the bathroom. Although this live might be the one I run to the bathroom for Q-tips. I like to liberally use Q-tips. They're good for so many things. Like, you got a Q, I got a tip for you. Yeah. No, not really. I don't know how to shoot a gun. I mean, I don't know how to load a gun. That's the better way to put it. I could shoot it if it was already loaded and like ready to go. Who are your best friends in high school? Easy. My best friend is Caitlin Haynes. She's still alive. She was working at a dispensary. I think she's going to be working at a different dispensary. And then coincidentally enough, hey, I'll give him credit because he was a homie in high school. And a homie still, and that is her husband, Austin Crownover. honestly, if I could be any dude, I always, he fucked my bully. He was like her first. It was hilarious. It was perfect. I like love this dude. My best friend's so hot. She could have anyone. But I like a dude that puts in the effort for it. That I like someone that loves your people too. And that was like one funny thing is that like looking back, I'm like, you know what? He definitely was always in love with her. But we all went through a lot of stuff. And so I respect and appreciate him. That is a loyalty in a person. Yeah, dude is basically loyalty incarnate. I think even before they dated, he took a fall for us for drug shit at school too. It wasn't much. It's like Christian school. They'll steal your phone to get you in trouble. Yes, steal. Not like Jesus says to do. What's something you regret not doing during your school years? Well, I did go to school until my mid-20s. So spending 50 grand on going to school after graduating high school, I regret that. I wish every chunk of money I had been given, I just was brave and I was braver. But the thing is, I couldn't just be brave for myself. I had to be brave for my parents too, and I couldn't. I can muster the bravery for me, but I couldn't muster the bravery for like the fam. I loved watching my brother do shit because like he'd be brave for him. I couldn't just be brave alone. I had to be, if I was going to be brave, it was being brave like for my parents. So like if I had ever, by the time I graduated, like I was numb. I wasn't like, I was numb to what I really wanted and everything like that. I woke up again recently in my 30s. Recently, I swear. I'm not my mid-30s. Yeah, I've been a little awake for maybe 5-ish years now. Ha ha ha. I'm not left-handed. So I regret spending money on college. I'm not saying college needs to be a regret. Some people got college down, but like college was dumb for me to do. What I wanted to do and what I am didn't need to go to college. What do I want to do? Drugs. Nah, I didn't even do that many in college. Barely. Honestly, I did way more like pre and post. I did college seriously. It was expensive. Just the books. What advice would you give your younger self? Shit. Poor thing. Every advice I give her, she wouldn't be able to take. I'd be like, love yourself. Like, how? Why? If I could be now and still wonder that. What advice I give my younger self? Don't fucking go to college. Not that college isn't dope. You just didn't need to. Worked a job for almost 6 years. Didn't have to go to college for. I'm not that different from my younger self. I wish there was some like later Amy who could come back right now and give me some fucking advice. Like, don't get caught. Look at the bruise. Don't get caught in the fucking car. I almost died in a car. I explained it 2 times, and both basically verbatim. Both. I like how it's progressing. I'm able to do every single Pilates exercise despite it, and I like that. Because the Pilates exercises are in the same position I got in to get stuck in that fucking car. That was a dope car, though. That's a party car. I needed that car. My phone is totally total, too. I got it. It is so fucking cracked. It is unusable. The one I'm using right now with the crack is less bad. But blessed to have a less cracked phone. And you know what? The more cracked one is a Pixel 6. This was a Pixel 7. I don't know if you guys hear the song, but it's dope. Okay, did you have a favorite place to hang out after high school? I loved Kaylin's like house in her room. Elk Grove is, so I'm from Sacramento, but I wouldn't say I grew up in Elk Grove, because I fucking grew up in Elk Grove. Like, they talk about Mack Road in Oakland. Elk Grove isn't the most uncool place to be from. Not the most uncool place to grow up. You forget about it because it's like Sacramento doesn't always, I don't know, like. But yeah, Elk Grove was my favorite place to hang out after school. Anywhere there, and parking lots, and whoever's parents were home so we could there. Backyards. I said a lot of parking lots. You know, back in the day, they used to just be so pissy about smoking weed, and thank God we finished that. That gives me hope. That gives me hope. Because if I ever have to be chased out behind a dumpster because I'm trying to enjoy a joint again, I will be pissed. What were your go-to activities as a teen? Drugs, sex, and rock and roll. Wait, like that? Oh yeah, hang loose though. Yay, area. I have to water this plant tomorrow. I hope I'm doing okay with it. I know I'm supposed to love myself, but I don't know. I feel bad for the people that love me. I wouldn't choose to love myself, and I don't usually. Oh yeah, but on that note, I'll probably end this because I'm spraying my fucking face. Holy shit, I don't know how we're gonna do this. God, I hope it's going better for you guys than for me. I mean, I know it's like, it's not impressive on paper for me. Nothing like a parent could brag to another parent about. I know a lot of things, like, almost kind of wise, but like, it doesn't matter. Jesus was wise too, and he died on a cross, and dude was a year younger than me. I gotta go get more Q-tips. Oh. Existing is good if you are good. It's not easy, and it's not comfortable. But it's supposed to be good if you are good. At least I got fucking rainbows. I'm just not being appreciative enough. I'm just not being good enough. That's my problem.